Attention deficit disorder is difficult for a child, and it's tough on the mom, too. I'm Gary Millspaugh for Brownback, Mason & Associates. I recently had the opportunity to speak with Maria Smith, whose daughter Shayla received neurofeedback training for her attention deficit disorder. Let's listen to Maria.
Ever since Shayla was a young girl, I would say probably getting to be around 18 months, maybe 2 years old, I could tell there was like a big difference between her and her sisters. As far as paying attention, the hyperactive behavior. Usually when everybody else is sitting down, Shayla's all over the place. When she started going to even as early as kindergarten, the teachers would be sitting down with her, working with her and the other kids, and Shayla would just get up out of nowhere and just start going off to the other side of the room, just playing games and playing with the toys. And here's the teacher still sitting at the seat. We finally moved to Pennsylvania and enrolled her in one of the school districts here. They really started seeing that there was something a little odd about her behavior also, because she would not be paying attention in class. She'd be in her desk and messing around with things, not paying attention. At that time they had a new program called instructional support, and that was taking children who they thought were ADD, which was just coming into being something that, yes, this could be an actual phenomenon for children. And Shayla was actually one of the first ones to participate in that school district and at that school. I came across an ad in the newspaper for Brownback and Mason.
Okay.
And talking about attention deficit disorder and giving, I guess, like different symptoms of it. And I said, well, that sure fits Shayla. I said, let's go to the informational seminar. And we went, and they showed the movies of, different children exhibiting, different habits, little quirks that Shayla did. And I said, I bet Shayla has this. And we decided to enroll in the program. Shayla went through the brainwave testing that Tom, put her through. Program and the biofeedback, I was amazed at it, because I guess Shayla thought it was a great game because she could actually see her mind making little objects, little fun things that they have for the kids, actually move that. And how much determination she put in it was determined how much, the little objects would move. To make a long story short, when Shayla came back to school for 6th grade, and she was pretty well known in the school, they couldn't believe it was the same kid. She was sitting still in class, she was paying attention, there was no more of this, looking out the window and, just messing around with things, and Shayla was surely focused. At home I could tell the difference because she was a more calmer child. Shayla was always a little bit more of my rambunctious kids out of all 3 of my children. But I could see a settlement in her. Her grades improved because I believe when she was able to really settle down and concentrate,
right,
she paid more attention to her schoolwork. She was a young girl. We were still living in Delaware. Her pediatrician, because I mentioned the fact that her behavior, to me, was a little out of control at times, even for like a 3-year-old. Well, we can always put her on Ritalin. I said, you're not going to do that to her. No, you're not.
3-year-old on Ritalin.
Yeah. I said, you're not putting her on Ritalin, because I've read too many stories and it seems like that's the easy way out. So, again, too, like I said, I tried to work with Shayla, giving her more one-on-one time, telling her if it's the thing that you feel that you're not getting attention from mommy or daddy, I said, you tell us that you want more attention. And I thought that would be the key. But again, too, the behaviors followed us from one state to another. And thankfully, we finally moved here. And got her in that program that was up and coming and had her tested through the school district. And they did see that she probably does have ADD. And then again, too, thank God we found the ad in the newspaper for Brownback and Mason, and came. And like I said, because of following through with that, I to my heart, I'm a mother and I know what I feel. I know my child. And I know the difference that I saw. And I still believe it was a fact that she's probably in this room. The treatments that she went through that whole summer made her a different child when she came back to school.